Hey guys, welcome back to another ASP video. For today's Fun Friday, I'm going to show you guys how we can do some outdoor ice sculptures. For the first part of this, what we're going to need is an ice cube tray or a couple of them, depending on how much ice you guys want. We're going to need some water. We're going to need a cup that we can mix water in with some food coloring, which we're also going to need, as well as a mixing utensil. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of water to our, well, I have a measuring cup, so I'm going to add some water to the measuring cup. And then we can choose some colors from our food coloring, and you guys can make your own custom colors, or you can just put plain Jane blue or red or yellow or green into there, but that's just what the next step is. So we'll add some color. I'll add 2 drops of blue and 3 drops of blue. Then I'll mix it up, and we have a nice blue here. So I'm just going to pour that into the ice cube mold. And that filled up about 3.5. So now I have more colors I can make here in my ice cube tray. So I'll pour some more water in my mixing area. This time I think I'm going to try out some green. I'll drop some green in there. Stir it up. Looks a little light, so we'll drop some other green in there. And I've got a nice green pigment now. So we can also add that in here. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing until all of my tray is filled. Yellow. I'll make an orange. And we have 2 more ice cube spots left, so I think I'm going to do those last ones in red. So I'll just do some red droplets. And I have some red there. Looks a little orange on the screen, but it's definitely red in real life. And once I have my tray nice and filled, I don't know how well you guys can see if I lift it up, so I'll tilt it. I'm gonna stick that in the freezer, and I'm gonna let it freeze overnight, and then we're gonna get ready to go outside. So overnight, I left our ice cubes to freeze. Now we have some frozen ice cubes, and I froze a couple other trays as well. So I put them here in this big bucket. I'm gonna add these ones to my bucket as well. And then right before I go outside, I'm not only going to need this, I'm going to need my hat, my gloves, I'm going to need my jacket, and I'm going to need a spray bottle, or if you guys don't have a spray bottle on hand, you guys can use a old recycled water bottle kind of like this, and just unscrew the tip a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill the bottle with freezing cold water. And we're going to bring that outside with all of our stuff. So I'm going to go get ready for outside, and I'm going to see you guys out there. Alrighty, so here I am with my bucket of ice and my spray bottle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a small area with snow that I'm going to use as a little platform. Now that I have a nice flat surface, I'm going to give it a quick little spritz of our water here we have in the spray bottle. Then I can take some ice and I can use one of these cubes to kind of start the base of the project I'm gonna make. So for me, I think I'm gonna try and build a small tower. So I'm gonna build a small base that's like a circle shape. So now that I have a foundation laid down for my building, I'm gonna grab my spray bottle again, and I'm just gonna give it a quick layer of water, and that's gonna help give kind of like a sticky coating on top, because the ice is gonna start to freeze freeze the water, and the water is gonna help us bond the two ice cubes together. Now I can grab one of these ice cubes for my second round, and I'm gonna give it a little dribble on the bottom so it's wet, and then I'm just gonna hold it on top of two of these guys, and I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it should be stuck there pretty good, but you guys can give it another spritz on the outside top so it'll stick down a little bit nicely, and it'll keep it in place like that. And you're just gonna repeat that step all the way around until you have everything you want built in your sculpture. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then once you guys have a building, you guys can you can use your ice cubes to make anything you want. You guys can make ice sculptures. You guys can use it to make little inuksuks, all sorts of things like that. Just make sure that you do one spray of cold water, and then you hold your ice cube on for the 10 seconds so that it makes a nice solidified bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's all you guys need to know for making ice sculptures. I want to see what you guys make, so please send pictures in of any ice sculptures you guys make, whether they be buildings, whether they be cool walls, whether they just be cool ice sculptures, or little inukshuk buddies made of ice. I'm going to post a couple more pictures of some things I made, and I'll see you guys in the next video.